welcome to the fifth episode of my Pokemon podcast. Thank you for joining me today as we talk anything and everything Pokemon. I hope you guys have been doing very well since we've last talked to each other. There have been a number of headlines coming out for Pokemon, specifically Pokemon Go. Niantic seems to have want your February to be filled with non-stop events, non-stop things to do, non-stop ways to spend money and help them grow into the billions. There's a lot going on in Pokemon Go this coming month, probably in preparation and to kind of start the pre-celebration of the Pokemon 25th anniversary. But we will get to that. First, I kind of want to talk about a couple of just side topics, a couple of interesting tidbits that just happened recently in the Pokemon world. And the first thing that I kind of just wanted to bring up is apparently the level 50 mark of Pokemon Go has been reached by many people at this point. There's a lot of arguments going around as to who became level 50 first. I don't know. I guess in Australia, they did the beta for level 50 like a couple months early, and those players are the first ones to get to level 50. But then there's like this argument that they don't count because Niantic, I think something messed up with level 49 and they reset it and they just let those players skip level 49 or 48, I'm sorry, and then all they had to do was work one more level. At the end of the day, okay, cool. You're one of the first to get to level 50. I'm sure you got a cool avatar jacket or something, but it doesn't have to be like this sort of weird competition that's going on online of like, no, you're not first. This other person's first. They're much of a better person. Like, do you have to say they're a better person? Like, can't we just, I don't know, give them props for just reaching level 50? I don't know. It seems kind of silly to argue about, and I just don't like the comments going around about it. But me personally, level 50, that is going to take some time. I'm not even at 41 yet. I don't even have the XP for it. I did all the requirements, like the raids and the Pokemon catching, but I just don't have the XP. I think out of the 6 million, I only have 2,700,000, something like that. So for me to get to level 50, I've got a ways to go. Especially, I don't know if you guys saw it, but at the level 49 mark, I think you have to like make 999 excellent throws. That is not happening anytime in this decade for me. I can't even make 10 excellent throws in a month's time span. Like, they're always random for me, and I just, no. I fear for that level. I think I'm okay taking my time getting to level 50. It'll always be there. I doubt Niantic's going to raise the level cap anytime soon, within the next 5 years at least. So I think it's fine where it is. For everyone that's working hard to level 50, I support you. All the motivation to you. Hopefully you get it soon enough if you're looking just to get it done and over with. But I'm gonna take the low road. I'm gonna take, well, I don't even know the low. I'm gonna take the scenic route. That's what I was looking for. That's the phrase I'm going for. I'm gonna take the scenic route and just take my sweet time getting there. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the whole Bear Walker skateboard situation. So I think last time I brought this up, we did talk about how the Pokemon Center was being bombarded by bots. I think it was last Thursday that the Pokemon Center like started glitching already 5 minutes before it supposedly went up for sale. Well, so the whole bot situation happened again. I think I spent a couple hours trying to get in. I eventually got blocked, and then over the weekend everything got restored. Everything was fine. And then I think there was some sort of announcement that they were supposed to say something on Monday about these skateboards and the situation around that. And we have not heard anything. I have no idea what's going on with the skateboard. I think it's still up on Pokemon Center, but when you click on it, it'll just say unavailable. But what's happening now is that it's coming up as like I think it's blocking people. I don't know what's happening with the website. It's crashing, it's glitching or something. Because I noticed that there was a post on Instagram that someone showed that they were blocked off on Pokemon Center. They couldn't get in, and I thought that's weird. Like, so let me try it. I go into PokemonCenter.com through my phone. I got blocked. I was like, okay, odd. When I got home, tried on my desktop, I got blocked. I couldn't get in. Several hours later, tried it again. I did get on the site, but then it had that red message at the top that says like technical issues or something like that. And then when I went to try to go to new releases, it just says error or something like temporarily disabled or whatnot, whatever. So something's going on with the website. I don't know if it's someone like causing this to happen on the website or if the Pokemon company is trying to prep their website for I would assume bots or, trying to prep their website for more security or something like that. So who knows? Hopefully they'll say something very soon about what's going on. I don't know what's happening with these skateboards, what's going on, if they're going to be still on sale. Hopefully, I would hope that they continue to push that through, but I guess we shall see. Other than that, I do want to talk about the TCG. We have gotten our first glimpse into the kind of the first start of the promotion for the Pokemon 25th anniversary. This is exciting because it actually starts on February 9th with McDonald's Happy Meals. So this information comes from Pokebeach.com. The McDonald's Happy Meal promotion will start on February 9th to celebrate Pokemon's 25th anniversary. Thanks to an ad spotted at a local McDonald's, we know Happy Meals will come with promo cards, sticker sheets, and what appears to be a card frame. Each Happy Meal will come with 4 of 25 promos, featuring the starter Pokemon from each region. Each card is a reprint, but with a 25th anniversary stamp in the corner of the artwork. They should be printed on McDonald's holofoil paper like previous promotions. And they do show pictures of the promotional cards. I am curious why Eevee was left out. Well, I don't know if it's really curiosity. I just find that interesting, right? That they try to do they did all the starter Pokemon for this. 25 cards. There's 8 regions, 3 for each region. That's 24, and then Pikachu makes 25. But they hyped up Eevee for quite a while because of the Let's Go games, and it almost seemed like Eevee was part of that starter group where Eevee was considered a starter Pokemon. So I get why Eevee was left out, because it doesn't fit with the 25 number, because then they'll have 26. But it is kind of, I don't know, it's a little sad, I guess, to see Eevee being left out, because I mean, Eevee kind of grew a bigger fan base during the Let's Go era games. But looking at the pictures of this, so like it said, they have the photo of the added McDonald's. The sticker sheet looks pretty cool. They're like little small stickers of the starter Pokemon. The bigger stickers look pretty cool as well. They look pretty solid. It looks like it's just a Galar Pokemon, but I'm wondering if that is just going to change depending on what you get. Like, I'm wondering if it's all packaged as one little baggie, and then like the booster that you get will feature just Galar Pokemon or just Hoenn Pokemon or Sinnoh or Nova, whatever, and then your stickers match with that. I'm not too sure, but either way, the stickers look really good. The promos look really, really good. The what is it? I think it's the binder, or maybe I don't know. It looks like a little mini binder for this, or some sort of card case, which is very nice. And then there's this picture of of a beach setting. Oh, you know what that is? I think what this is that the stickers go on there, and they're going to be like reusable stickers. So it's like one of those like sticker placement mats where you can put a sticker on there, just like, have characters put in different, scenarios. But then if you want to move the sticker, the character, you can repeal it or whatever. I think that's what it's for. That makes sense. Okay, that's cool. I mean, this is obviously geared for kids, and I think kids are definitely going to like that. And then you have this card frame, which is a very nice outline, and then in the center you have Pikachu, but it's odd that you have a Pikachu drawn in the middle of all this, because if you put the card in there, it's going to cover up the Pikachu. So I don't know what's the idea or like the plan behind that. But either way, there's a lot to cram into a Happy Meal. I'm excited for it. I am what I am hoping, or at least maybe what I'm dreading, because of the whole Pokemon TCG craze going on right now. I can't. There's no way that people are going to just go to McDonald's and buy up Happy Meals just to try to get all of these cards, just to flip them on eBay. Like, that's a whole new low. I mean, these are for kids. Like, they're literally in Happy Meal packages. Like, they're meant for kids. Kids get apple slices and chocolate milk with these things. Why would anyone want to go out and buy them up like this just to flip them on eBay? Like, that is I don't know. I just feel like that's a whole new low to get to, and I'm going to give people the benefit of doubt that that's not what's going to happen here. Like, I really am hoping that there's some good in people, and that we won't get into this big fiasco with Happy Meal and the toys that come with it. We'll see what ends up happening. Other than that, in the TCG realm, there's not a whole lot going on. I guess it depends on how major it is, right? For me, these next two things are just kind of like, okay, cool. We got another trademark filed called VMAX Climax. At this point, I feel like this whole trademark thing has gotten a little bit blown out of proportion. Like, do we really need a headline talking about the trademark for it? Like, no one really cared before, but I guess it's to kind of add more excitement, hype. We'll see what happens with this trademark. VMAX Climax just sounds. I think there's speculation that this is going to be the end of VMAX and that we'll switch to a new mechanic. We'll end up seeing what happens with that. And then the only other thing in the TCG realm is that the Shining Fates set list has been confirmed. So if you go on Pokebeach, they have a link for this where you see all of the cards for the Shining Fates set. And my, oh my, they are looking very nice, and it's just making me depressed because I know this is going to be impossible to get in the stores. Like, people are already worried that the stock to this is not going to be there. People are just going to buy whatever gets put on the shelves, just buy them all up, and then just like what's happening now, people are flipping them on eBay or flipping them on OfferUp or whatever. But the cards look just so nice. The Ditto one, I think, is going to be probably the most popular, besides the shiny Charizard Gigantamax, of course. I think the next popular one would be the Shiny Ditto. Because there's a Shiny Ditto and a Shiny Ditto V and a Shiny Ditto V Max. But the cards are beautiful. Go check them out. Again, it's on Pokebeach. But that's it as far as TCG and just kind of some side topics I wanted to get into. We do have a bit going on in the games department, specifically, as I mentioned before, in Pokemon Go. But as always, we shall start with Pokemon Cafe. In Pokemon Cafe, due to the recent issues with Android players being removed from their teams and unable to join new ones, some changes to upcoming events have begun. This includes an extension of the Chansey event until February 3rd, 2021, with the Torterra repeat event now only lasting 1 week from February 3rd through February 10th. And then by Friday, all affected players will receive 3,000 gold acorns as compensation. So that's cool. I don't know what exactly all that means and what exactly it entails, but if you are a fan of Pokemon Cafe, you play the game consistently, there you go. Sounds like you got some goodies. I don't know to what level extent of is good or bad, but 3,000 acorns sounds like a whole lot. So, yay, I guess. Thumbs up. I hope so. In addition to that, Pokemon Cafe Mix received an update, and this update has added the 50 new regular order and new gimmicks and offerings. It's confirmed that the next batch of orders will be released on February 10th. So again, we got some more going on with Pokemon Cafe. I'm just waiting for that overhaul. I have not played it still since I think the last time I even talked about it, and I don't plan to anytime soon. So we shall see if this overhaul, whenever it happens, as I mentioned before, will entice me to come back to playing Pokemon Cafe. Moving right along, let's go ahead and talk about Pokemon Masters. There's a couple of things going on. The next Pokemon Masters EX event has been announced. This event is focused around Valentine's Day and adds 2 seasonal sync pairs. So now we get the reveal of the second sync pair, because we did get to see, I think what they showed off was Serena and Whimsicott. The second sync pair for this is Dawn and Alcremie, which is an interesting duo, because I would assume they would give Alcremie to Opal, which is the fairy gym leader in Sword and Shield. And to do Alcremie this early, because they did say they were going to introduce Dynamax, and this would be, I guess, the an okay first Pokemon to have that feature. So are they going to add Dynamax to this Pokemon later? So that just makes me question more about how Dynamax is going to work. Is it going to be already embedded with the Pokemon, or is it going to be something that you can add or unlock for the Pokemon? So it's very confusing. Alchemy would have been a cool one to do, especially because it has a Gigantamax form, and so they are going to go through with that. Sweet, that would be nice, but to pair it with Dawn, I don't know much about Dawn, other than she had a Piplup, right, in the series. But to give her an Alcremie, it just seems very, very bizarre. And I'm not sure how they decide these sync pairs. But anyway, this will run from Friday, January 29th, all the way through February 19th. And there is going to be a story event that goes with this that will follow you, journeying with Serena and Dawn. I'm sure for some sort of Valentine's celebration. It's always a celebration with these things. Will I try to go for them? Probably. I have at least 5,000 gems saved up. So if anything, I guess what I would... I don't know which one I would want to go for. I'll probably go for the Dawn and Alcremie. Just because Alcremie is a Sword and Shield Pokemon, I think I'd rather just go for that one first. I'm not too much of a fan of Whimsicott, so I won't be completely heartbroken if I don't get that pair, but we'll see. We'll see what goes on with that. I forgot to mention, of course, I think it goes without saying at this point, that all of these video game updates do come from Cerebi.net, so please be sure to check them out. Let's go ahead and talk about Pokemon Sword and Shield. Following this weekend's special Year of the Ox event, the Max Raid Battle event has reverted back to the normal and Dragon type event until January 31st. So normal and Dragon type Pokemon, including Gigantamax Snorlax and Duraludon, are back into Max Raid battles. So that was expected. We did get that little bit of a kind of a Tauros community weekend, I guess you could say. And if you got one, cool. Congrats to you. I unfortunately did not play any of this. I don't know why. I think it takes a lot for me to have to pick up a game again and just to go through it. I'm also currently in the middle of trying to get to level 152 in Halo 5, but it's been a very slow progress in that. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I gotta figure out my spark back into video games. But in addition to that, we've got probably one of the most interesting promoted, events for Sword and Shield. Japanese variety show Ohasuta has revealed a special Max Raid Battle event for Pokemon Sword and Shield to tie in with the Pokemon the movie Secrets of the Jungle. This event runs from February 4th through February 8th and features a battle against Cramorant, amongst others. If enough people defeat the level 100 Cramorant, you'll receive a variety of items. If 500,000 people beat it, all players will receive a gift of a Flame Orb, Toxic Orb, and Light Ball. If 1 million people defeat it, all players receive a gift of a gold bottle cap, 3 bottle caps, and 3 pearl strings. Such an interesting and odd choice of Pokemon. Like, first of all, my initial reaction was it's super effective host, SBJ. This is like his number one all-time favorite Pokemon. Like, out of everything he's done and seen with Pokemon, this is it. And I think he reacted to this and said that he's never been this happy. So I immediately thought of him when I saw this, and obviously he's stoked for it. I love Cramorant too. Cramorant's an awesome Pokemon. It's a goofy Pokemon. So this is neat, but it's such an odd, I don't know. Oh, if you're going to appeal to the public, it's such an odd choice. Like, I feel like maybe Zarude would have been a more proper choice to pick, because like they did a Mewtwo event and you couldn't catch the Mewtwo. All you could do was beat it. This could have essentially been the same thing. You had a level 100 Zarude. You could have just had people try to beat the Zarude, and that's that. So I'm curious what made them decide that Cramorant would be the more ideal Pokemon. Either way, it's cool. I guess there's not a chance to catch it. It would have been nice to maybe have like a promoted shiny Cramorant event to go along with it, but beggars can't be choosers. But either way, I think this one I'm going to try my best to participate in at least a few Cramorant raids. Well, I definitely have to help contribute to the player count in beating Cramorant. So if you're not doing anything from the 4th to the 8th in February, there you go. Now put this in your calendar. You got some big giant birds to beat down. All right. That's all the news besides Pokemon Go. I'm saving that for last because it is a lot of information. It's going to probably take up the rest of this episode. But everything else has been kind of low key for now. But I think it's kind of like the eye of the storm. And in a matter of a week or two, I'm sure we'll get a ton more events going on in all of these games in preparation for the Pokemon 25th anniversary day. But in Pokemon Go, they're already starting to roll out the red carpet for all players of Pokemon Go. We'll start with some of the earlier stuff that got announced. So Pokemon Go Battle League has now shifted to the Ultra League format alongside its Premier Cup. This will run until February 8th, 2020, and alongside this, they have announced the details of the Love Cup, and then this cup will run from February 18th through February 15th, and will only allow red or pink Pokemon with CP of 1500 or less. So I think it's always cool that they do themed events. For starters, it makes for more interesting teams, and also it makes for more interesting gameplay, because if you're seeing the same Pokemon over and over again in battles, it can get very boring. But yeah, that should be interesting. I don't do the whole Battle League, so kudos, or I guess good luck to all of you that are going to partake in this cup. Next up, Niantic has announced the next limited research day in Pokemon Go that will occur on January 30th from 8 to 11 your local time. And it will be a Sneasel limited research day event. This will include field research encounters to get Sneasel, as well as timed research giving Sneasel encounters. Sneasel is a very cool Pokemon, so this is exciting. The shiny is pretty neat, so hopefully it'll be somewhat manageable to try to get the shiny version of Sneasel. But next up in Pokemon Go, we have the Johto Celebration event going on, which is going to run from January 26th to January 31st. So several days here, although I think one of the Johto Collection Challenge was kind of extended for a bit. But regardless, in the Johto Celebration event, this event features increased spawns of Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Mareep, Hoppip, Aipom, Sunkern, Yanma, Murkrow, Gligar, Snubbull, Slugma, Miltank, with shiny Miltank being available, Yay for purple cows, I guess. Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, Wooper, Tyrogue, Smoochum, and Larvitar will be in 5K eggs. There will be field research tasks that give Stardust or encounters with Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Chinchou, Mareep, Sudowoodo, and Miltank. Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Mareep, Marill, and Larvitar will be in 1-star raids, while Togetic, Espeon, Umbreon, Skarmory, and Miltank will appear in 3-star raids, and there will be a collection challenge that gives 15 Pokeballs, 10 Ultra Balls, and an incense. And I can safely say that I've completed this challenge within a couple days. It was very much luck that I got some wild spawns of the Sudowoodo and the Larvitar. But overall, it's not as challenging, I think, as the last one was. During the Johto Celebration event, you'll be able to get the previous Community moves when evolving Pokemon. Meganium will learn Frenzy Plant, Typhlosion will learn Blast Burn, and Ampharos will learn Dragon Pulse, and Tyranitar will learn Smackdown. So unfortunately, Feraligatr does miss out. And I think the current theory right now, this is something that I overheard from another podcast, but they did mention that it was possible that because Feraligatr's community or Totodile's community was within the last 2 years, we've already had like that end of the year recap for it, and so there was no need to have that Pokemon appear again, and so they give Typhlosion and Meganium a second chance at it if, of course, they choose to go through with it. Also in the Johto Celebration event, Entei will be in raids from January 26th through January 31st. Raikou will be in raids from January 31st to February 4th. And Suicune will be in raids from February 4th through February 9th. So that's the entire Johto Celebration event. You also get a timed research to get a Ho-Oh encounter. I think right now, from what I remember, you have to catch 15 Dark Pokemon, 15 Shadow Pokemon, and defeat 3 Team Rocket leaders. And then after that, you just have to make sure you defeat one time against each of the leaders found in Pokemon Go. So I've not yet completed that first part, but overall it's fine. The event's fine. I'm having fun catching some of the older Johto Pokemon. So then that leads us to the most recent announcements where Pokemon Go decided to pretty much announce anything and everything coming up in February. And I'm going to go ahead and take this straight from PokemonGoLive.com. So grab some popcorn, grab a drink, because there's a lot of things to list here. All right, it says on the blog, we hope you're prepared for a month of exciting Pokemon encounters and bonuses this February. February Research Breakthrough Encounter from Monday, February 1st to Monday, March 1st, you'll encounter Snorlax in Research Breakthroughs. Why do I have this weird feeling that they've already done Snorlax in Research Breakthroughs? Either way, there's already been a lot of Snorlax in Pokemon Go, not just from like wild spawns, but I feel like we've already had a couple events featuring Snorlax. So this field research breakthrough, not my cup of tea. Doesn't sound all that appealing. Next up, feature Pokemon in 5-star raids and Mega Raids. The following legendary Pokemon will be appearing in 5-star raids throughout February. Entei will be from January 16th through January 31st. Raikou from January 31st to February 4th. Suicune from February 4th to February 9th. Latios and Latios will be appearing in 5-star raids from Tuesday, February 9th to Saturday, February 20th. And then Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Mewtwo will be in 5-star raids from February 20th, which that's when they celebrate their Kanto Tour event, all the way up until March 1st. In addition, the following Mega Evolved Pokemon will be appearing in Mega Raids. So on Tuesday, January 19th through Tuesday, February 9th, you'll have Mega Venusaur, Mega Ampharos, and Mega Houndoom appearing in Mega Raids. Then after that, from February 9th through Saturday, February 20th, Mega Pidgeot, Mega Ampharos, and a surprise Mega Evolved Pokemon will be appearing in Mega Raids. And then finally, from February 20th to March 1st, Mega Venusaur, Mega Charizard X, Mega Charizard Y, and Mega Blastoise will be appearing in Mega Raids. Each week in February will also include a Raid Hour event on Wednesday at 6 p.m. local time featuring the Pokemon currently active in 5-star raids. Okay, so we've gotten through at least the raid event Pokemon, the field research breakthrough. I think we're about halfway, but as I've already mentioned, there is a lot in here to kind of bring up. So please bear with me as I want to make sure I try to get as much information out to you guys as possible. So let's bring up the Spotlight Hours now. In the month of February, Pokemon Spotlight Hour will take place every Tuesday, as they always do at 6 p.m. for 1 hour. On the 2nd, February 2nd, Ekans will be in the spotlight, and you will receive twice the XP for evolving Pokemon. On February 9th, Miltank will be in the spotlight, and you'll earn twice the Stardust. Tuesday, February 16th, Luvdisc will be in the spotlight, and you'll earn twice the twice the XP for catching Pokemon. I don't know why Luvdisc of all Pokemon. I guess the whole Valentine's Day thing, sure. And then on 23rd, Pikachu will be in the spotlight, and you'll earn twice the candy for catching Pokemon. And that one makes sense because, of course, for the Pokemon 25th anniversary. So there's your lineup for February as far as the Spotlight Hour. Next up, Team Go Rocket is back and celebrating, ? Time to find out why trainers from Tuesday, February 2nd through Sunday, February 7th, Team Go Rocket Grunts will be appearing with previously unseen shadow Pokemon under teams. If you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny shadow Pokemon by defeating a Team Go Rocket leader. And there is more information to it, which I'll get there after reading the rest of this. February Community Day, we already know, is Roselia. It will be on February 7th from 11 to 5 local time, so we'll start preparing. Ring in the Year of the Ox with the Lunar New Year themed event, which runs from February 9th through February 14th. A lot of these events overlap. Oh my goodness. So much going on. From the 9th to 14th, you have the Lunar New Year, encounter a red Pokemon, and you get to celebrate the Year of the Ox. A special Mega Evolved Pokemon will also be appearing in Mega Raids for the first time at the start of this event. Huh. Tauros doesn't have a Mega form. Which Pokemon has a Mega form that will fit the Year of the Ox? That's interesting. I can't... I'm sure there's an obvious one, but for some reason in my head I can't think of it. But that should be exciting though. Alright, celebrate Valentine's Day. From February 8th through February 15th. Compete in the Valentine's Day themed Love Cup in Pokemon Go Battle League. So a max CP of 1500 is one of the guidelines to follow to make sure you qualify. And if you're in the need for some Pokemon items from February 14th to February 18th, you can look forward to some Pokemon making their Pokemon Go debut, as well as exclusive avatar items. Stay tuned for more details. So that one sounds kind of interesting. I don't know exactly what that entails, but like it says, we'll get more info later. Then there's a reminder about the Kanto tour to make sure you buy your tickets. We are getting the 1 Pokecoin bundles back. So on February 1st, for 1 Pokecoin, you'll get 20 Pokeballs, a remote raid pass, and a rocket radar. On February 8th, the bundle will contain 8 incense, 16 raspberries, and 10 pineapple berries. On February 15th, it will have a remote raid pass, 20 Pokeballs, 10 Great Balls, and 5 Ultra Balls. And then on the 22nd, it will have 20 Pokeballs, a remote raid pass, and then 5 incense. And then the last bit of news here on the list, some quality of life updates. You can look forward to an image gallery showing off the Pokestop and gym images that you and your other trainers have submitted. We'll start to roll out in the different regions, starting with New Zealand. Ever wanted to capture the moment you level up in Pokemon Go to share with friends? Soon you'll be able to do just that without screenshotting. The Level Up social share feature will be coming in February to trainers worldwide. And then last but not least, you'll soon be able to transfer legendary and mythical Pokemon when selecting multiple Pokemon by enabling the functionality in the game settings. Okay, everyone take a breather. That was a lot of information to get through. And we're not even done. There's still one more link to the whole Team Rocket event going on. But that's one of the, I guess, issues that I feel like Pokemon Go has been having is that there are too many events for that company to just... I'm all for Niantic giving us so many events, but at the same time, Niantic has to find a better way to somewhat pace all these things, because not only is it going to be expensive keeping up with just like the one Pokecoin bundles, but just making sure you have enough raid passes to do remote raids with people for these legendary, for these 5-star raids, but just a breather, and like having to not have to there has to be a point where we gotta stop stressing out about Pokemon Go. Like, for us players that are already like very, very deep into the whole like routine of open up the app, do your daily Pokestop and catch a Pokemon and do raids and stuff, like, this is just going to be exhausting, and I just curious if people are going to be burnt out by the end of February. Like, I hope they kind of don't have anything planned other than just a community day, so that way it'd be nice to kind of have a breather after just doing a bunch of events in February. But we'll see what happens. I mean, Niantic doesn't exactly slow down, and even if you miss an event, there's always going to be an opportunity to get a chance to catch that shiny Pokemon as was promoted, or get that encounter with some, iconic move or whatever. Like, these events always tend to kind of come back to its source. But, as I've already mentioned, Niantic did release more details specifically about the Team Go Rocket event that's going to occur here very early on in February. So there's not a whole lot here, but we'll try to go through some of the important points. So again, this is from February 2nd through February 7th. Team Go Rocket grunts will be turning the following Pokemon into Shadow Pokemon. So you got Swinub, Nosepass, Aeron, Spheal, Lileep, Anorith, and more. Team Go Rocket grunts will also have different teams of Pokemon during the event and after its conclusion. Team Go Rocket leaders during the event defeat them for a chance to receive a Team Go Rocket leader gift sticker. And then be on the lookout for Pokemon like Golbat, Koffing, Ariados, Quillfish, Sneasel, Houndour, Nuzleaf, Stunky, Scorpy, and Venipede appearing more often in the wild. And then Quillfish, Larvitar, Corphish, Absol, Scorpy, Sandile, Scraggy, Ponyard, Volibee, and Dino will be hatching from strange eggs during and after the event. And then the following Pokemon will appear in raids. 1-star raids will have Alolan Meowth, Alolan Grimer, Gligar, Sneasel, Shinx, and Clink. 3-star raids will host Nidoqueen, Ariados, Umbreon, Tyranitar, and Absol. And in 5-star raids, we'll have Raikou and Suicune both appearing at different times. And then in your 5-star raids, you're going to have Raikou and Suicune appearing throughout all of this. And then the Mega raids will be Mega Venusaur, Mega Ampharos, and Mega Houndoom. Event-exclusive field research and time research will be available. Team Go Rocket themed timed research that begins during the Johto Celebration event will continue during this event and reward an encounter with the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh that knows the exclusive attack Earthquake. So that was the limited field research I was talking about earlier. And then you're going to have more invaded Pokestops and more Team Go Rocket balloons. And then the bonus listed here is that half egg hatch distance once the egg is placed inside an incubator during an event. And yeah, that's all for the Team Go Rocket. There's a lot to keep track of, and kudos to the people that are on social media just kind of creating graphics for these images and stuff. Like, it's really, really helpful. It's extremely useful. I know I tend to follow them once in a while to keep track of everything, but man, like this, it was just exhausting reading all that and listing everything. So I don't know how I managed to get through. Hopefully you guys are prepared for whatever is going to come next. But as I've already mentioned, I'm very much looking forward to these events, and hopefully I can keep up with them as they go by. Now let's move on to our last segment of this episode, which is always the Pokédex trivia. I will read to you a Pokédex entry for a Pokemon. I will not tell you from which generation I'm reading the entry from, but I will give you some time to think about who that Pokemon could possibly be, then reveal the answer to you, and talk about some of the trivia behind the Pokemon. So here we go. The Pokédex entry reads: its voracious appetite compels it to devour leaves bigger than itself without hesitation. It releases a terribly strong odor from its antenna. Now, I'll give you some time. Go ahead, sort through all 898 Pokemon. It's not like it's a whole lot. Filter through all the types. I mean, if I were you, maybe I'd probably guess bug Pokemon, just saying, because it's got the word antenna, or I could be throwing you off, and maybe there's another Pokemon that's not a bug type that has antenna. If you need the Pokedex entry again, its voracious appetite compels it to devour leaves bigger than itself without hesitation. It releases a terribly strong odor from its antenna. You got your guesses? You got your answer locked in? Make up your mind quick. I'm about to reveal who it is. It's a very simple Pokemon, very basic. Some might say underrated, but I think that's just my opinion. The answer is number 10, Caterpie. Caterpie is our Pokemon of this episode. The shiny's pretty cool. Like, the shiny's got like this golden yellow Q color to it, which is pretty nice. I do love a Butterfree, so I'm okay with Caterpie. Caterpie's kind of like has its own weird, cute look to it for being a bug Pokemon. And it's got an interesting ability in the game, or at least according to this. So the Pokedex entry I was reading was from Pokemon Emerald. And in Gen 3, it says the ability is Shield Dust, prevents Caterpie from being hit by additional effects of moves. I'm sure if it's going to get hit, it's probably going to get knocked out right away. But going into some of the trivia here, so if we look at Caterpie, Caterpie was both the first Pokemon to be caught and the first Pokemon to evolve in the anime. Caterpie shares its category with Wurmple and Snom, as they are all known as the worm Pokemon. Until the release of Pokemon Platinum, when it became able to learn Bug Bite, Caterpie was unable to do anything to a ghost type except struggling and lowering its speed. Yeah, because I think Caterpie always had Tackle and String Shot, and then when it went to Metapod, it would learn Harden. But then as it evolved into Butterfree, I'm pretty sure this is still true to this point, but I do remember in Yellow version that at level 10, when it evolves into Butterfree, it learns Confusion, so that way you're able to take on Brock a little bit easier, in case that you couldn't get like a Mankey or something. I think that is in Red and Blue. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played those games. Caterpie is tied with Weedle, Magikarp, Igglybuff, Carvanha, Attack Form, Deoxys, and Stonejourner for having the lowest special defense stat of all Pokemon. The origin, according to Bulbapedia here. Caterpie appears to be based on a caterpillar with its color and eye spots resembling those of an Asian swallowtail, Eastern tiger swallowtail, or spicebush swallowtail larva. Its red antenna is similar to an osmeterium, an organ that many swallowtail caterpillars use to emit a foul odor when threatened. The tip of its tail resembles that horn that many species of hawk moth larvae have on their rear ends. Interesting. I mean, I think it obviously makes sense that it is based off of a caterpillar of some sort. But yeah, I really like the design. It's very simplistic, yet has a kind of boldness to it. It does stand out amongst other Pokemon, so I'm all for Caterpie. I'm a big Butterfree fan. In Pokemon Yellow, I had a Butterfree on my team because I tried to mimic as much of Ash's team as possible, and I really do like using Butterfree for attacking, so I'm all for Caterpie. I hope we get a Caterpie Community Day. I'm probably the only one in that boat, but I don't think we've had a Caterpie Community Day. I know the shiny for Caterpie is out there, and I want to say it was only released, like it was released during a bug event, but I don't think we've ever had a whole day for Caterpie. So crossing my fingers, hoping that Caterpie Community Day is on its way. Well, that's about it for this episode. Thank you, everybody. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I am on Instagram and Twitter at SpartanStrike07. I am lacking in the Instagram posts, although I will work on it throughout this week and start posting more. Maybe I'll start posting some stuff I have in my own personal collection for Pokemon. And I do have a YouTube channel, but I mainly just post these episodes on there for now. Just to kind of reach out to other people that may just listen through podcasts through YouTube. But if I can find cards at all, I'll try to do a video on an opening or something like that and post it on there. But my YouTube channel is still SpartanStrike07, so you can subscribe to me there if you would like to do so. And then, if you want to write me an email, provide some feedback or some criticism of some kind, I am very open to it. I'm looking forward to hearing your guys' thoughts. It is SpartanStrike07@gmail.com. So all my social media stuff and my contact email will be put in the description down below. I would appreciate any and everything that you guys have to say. I'm very open-minded, and I would like to hear your guys' thoughts on the podcast, or if you just want to talk about Pokemon, like whatever it is that floats your boat, or a topic that you want me to bring up on the next episode. I'm all for it. And well, that just wraps everything up. So thank you for your time. I truly appreciate it. I'm looking forward to next week, where we continue to talk anything and everything Pokemon.